Hey, welcome to the Computer Advantage YouTube channel. If you like videos like this, please subscribe. We appreciate it very much. Today we're talking about Apple OS Mojave, 10 new things that we like a lot. Let's get started. First, the new thing called night mode. Essentially, if you go to your system preferences and you click on General, now you have the option to go from the view that you're used to looking at to something called dark mode. Essentially, all the windows and background things become dark, text becomes white or a lighter color. It does some different things in emails with colors. Once you get used to it, it's actually nice. It's supposed to allow less strain on your eyes. We actually like it a good amount. Second thing that is kind of cool is something called stacks. If you look at my desktop right now, you can see I've thrown a few things on that desktop. You can go to the Finder preferences and change this, or you can just option click on the desktop and click Use Stacks. Watch what happens. Everything automatically stacks up into different categories. I've got documents, images, movies, screenshots, all right there on the desktop, which actually works out really well. If I want to see something in a particular stack, I just click on it. It expands just the images that are in that stack, or I can kind of scroll through them if I'm using a magic mouse or trackpad, which is actually pretty convenient. So there's all my documents expanded and not expanded. We really like stacks, especially if you're the type of person that is in the habit of storing multiple things on your desktop at any given point. It can get cluttered, hard to find things. Stacks makes it a little bit easier. Also, brand new is the, I think they call it gallery view in Finder. So when I open up Finder here, you can see I am in my recent folder. If I switch to my documents folder, I'm already in gallery view. You've got your standard tile view that we've had and a list view, but this essentially gives you more metadata. So as I scroll through documents, it will tell me things on the right hand side, and I get a larger preview of the document. So this is especially handy if I've got this larger on the screen like this, and I'm scrolling through. It is really cool to see how this actually works, and you see much more information in this. The next thing that we're going to talk about that I really like is Quick Look. Essentially, in Quick Look, all of a sudden you can edit things. So if I alternate click and I hit Quick Look on this, I now have the ability to rotate it right from here, or click this markup button and do a lot of advanced marking up, text boxes, signatures, all of these different things that I can do directly to the document, which is really neat. And then as soon as I click done, it's saved without even opening the program or another program to edit it in. Really nice, like that feature. Next thing we're going to talk about, this is number 5, is screenshots. Right now I am using the screenshot program to record the entire screen, so I won't tell you much about it outside of it is in a folder called Other. Right there, you can kind of see that. And this program is what used to be called grab. Essentially, you can grab a section of the screen, you can grab the whole screen. The shortcuts like Shift-Command-4 and Shift-Command-5 still work with the screenshot program, but they did beef it up and make it a little bit easier to use in Mojave. We like that. The next thing that we're going to talk about is Continuity Camera. Continuity Camera is actually pretty fun to use as well. The way that works is you're obviously signed in with an Apple ID. This is very Apple ID centric, but you're in a Pages document and you want to insert a picture from your camera on your phone. You can take that picture and have it go directly into the document that you're working on. Really convenient. They call it Continuity Camera. Also brand new on Mojave is Apple News. When I first heard about this, I did not think this was going to be a big deal. They touted it as being an Apple curated news thing, and I was like, I don't know if that's going to be good at all. What I've noted is that things you're interested in and feeds that you're interested in, you can kind of customize this. So you can add, if you're more of a CNN person, you can have CNN. If you're more of a Fox, you can have Fox. Runner's World, all of these different things can be here, and it gives you relevant stories and news information. And if you allow notifications, you'll get those notifications in the notification screen. Apple News is actually pretty nice. I was surprised that I liked it. Another new thing is Stocks. Stocks is now on the macOS Mojave. There again, side views customizable. In Stocks, they give you articles, business type articles and news stories that are going to be related to market related things. So Stocks is actually pretty cool. First time this has been on macOS. Next thing to talk about that is new to macOS, even though it's been around for a while, is voice memos. If we, you see I'm using Spotlight to open things a lot. Voice memos, they store on iCloud, so they're accessible between all of devices. Pretty easy. You make one, you name it, and you can listen to it pretty much on any of your devices. There again, because it is capable of using iCloud, you can get to these voice memos from your iPad, you can get to them from your iPhone, your MacBook, your iMac, however many Apple devices you have, you can get to these memos. That makes it really, really convenient. And the next thing is the Home app. The Home app is now available on macOS. So if you have HomeKit devices and you're used to controlling things like maybe your Lutron lighting or some speakers or whatever through Apple's HomeKit on your phone or iPad and using Siri, that is now available on macOS. You can go in there and edit the Home. In order to do that, you have to be signed in with an Apple ID. So very easy to use and do, and it's a nice bonus feature. We appreciate you watching.